I'd rather hire a good player with a great attitude than the best player with a bad attitude. And I'm sure you've heard that's a saying that people have said for years. And that really is true. Everyone who's in New York should be able to play, but it's more about hiring people with good attitudes and who can work well and just adapt. That's a big, big factor of it, I think. Adapt to the situations and stuff. And yeah, I had one person who I was contracting a chamber orchestra, and I had one musician come up to me and was complaining about the rehearsal schedule and how they weren't in all the pieces, but the piece they were in was like first and then it was last. So they had to wait at the rehearsal in between. And I didn't make the schedule. The music director did. But they complained to me that they would have to wait at rehearsal in between. And it was just, you were hired for that entire period. And maybe they were like half joking, but then they emailed me about it a couple of times. And that kind of thing was like, this is a full orchestra, like a full chamber orchestra. We're not going to change the schedule because of you. I'm sure the conductor has his reasons. And so but that just put a bad taste in my, that kind of thing, like amazing player, but now is on the bottom of my list because that was just rude. And yeah, I think that's one of the big things. Obviously, if you're a drummer or percussion, or especially percussionist, like a drummer is always going to have a met with them, a metronome, but you can never stop practicing with a metronome, no matter how successful you get. That still you should be buried with your metronome. That's an obvious one. What else? Oh, being as versatile as possible has probably been said before a million times, but that really is true. That way you'll get more work.